Clap it up. Clap it up.
Yeah, clap
Here we go.
it up.
Episode 1.
Uno.
The Mayday 1210
12-10.
podcast.
We got the 2025 playoff predictions.
Episode 1. Here
Found
we go.
All right, Casey, what are we thinking? What do we start off with?
Well, the playoffs are here, Mirza. Playoffs are here. We've waited so long for this moment.
18 weeks, bro.
Yes. Of course, we got my beautiful Patriots. Right,
The
guys.
most
Number
going
second
team.
seed, number 2 in the league.
It's
We
pretty
got
good.
Andy behind here. Just I don't know what he's doing back here, but he's just chilling out. But
He's the number 1 support. Number 2 is here. Andy's number 1.
yeah, exactly.
What do we want to kick it off with, though?
We'll start-
AFC?
We want
or
to start in
NFC?
the AFC.
Let's start in the
We'll
AFC. Of course, the Broncos are the first seed, so they get their
They
bye
are.
week.
They are.
And I guess we go ahead for the first one. Chargers, Patriots. What are we thinking? We thinking...
I know who I got. I know who I got.
Now, if this was the beginning of the season, I would have said the Chargers. This is not the beginning of the season anymore. The Chargers are hurt. Justin Herbert is hurt. They just rested up, but they're not going to be too rested. They're at the Patriots Stadium, so
their O-line is depleted.
literally no Joe Alt, no nothing. They're all bad. Patriots are healthy. I mean, do they have on Matt Collins, and that's
Robert's
basically it.
playing. That's about it.
Hopefully Diggs will be playing by then.
He will be.
He will be.
The AFC Championship game is. If we get to the AFC Championship game, that's where it's going to get a little dicey because the court date is around that day. But
I think,
until then, he'll be good.
no bias aside, I think this is a pretty obvious one.
Yeah.
I have the Patriots winning. Do we want to do a score or just...
We can do a score.
What do you
We can
think?
do a score. So I'm honestly going to go with the Pats. I think out of all 3 wildcard teams, this is the one team that I really wanted to play. This is the team that I actually was I was rooting for to play because I wanted to play the Chargers. I feel like the Texans' defense is scary. The Bills are a team that have already beaten us once before, and they're just a AFC East rivalry team is definitely something to be worried about. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Patriots here. Obviously, I think they're the best team in the AFC right now, honestly. I think Drake May is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. And that's not crazy to say. That's not crazy to say. He's playing out of his mind right now. I think he's the clear favorite for MVP. I think Matthew Stafford has a chance, and he's somehow the favorite. What are you doing back here?
he's making arguments.
He's hiding
Stafford.
back here. Yeah, he's just
Stafford's
hiding back here. Yeah, you hear me say that Drake May is the MVP, and then he started having some problems. So I don't know. Maybe Andy doesn't agree, but I'm obviously going to go with the Patriots here. I think I don't think it's going to be necessarily close. Honestly, I think the first half is going to be like a nasty first half. I'm talking maybe a 6-3 first half. You're blocking the Panthers here. You're blocking the Panthers. But I think the Pats are going to pick it up in the second half, and Drake May is going to hit his stride. I think they're going to have a little bit of rust. This is the first time we've been in the postseason. It's a very, very unexperienced team. Besides Stephon Diggs, Matt Collins, he's not even playing. But besides those guys, and Milton Williams too has played the postseason.
Can't forget about Milton.
And I think Stevenson was on the team when we went back in 2021. But other than that, this team has really had nobody in the postseason. We're very inexperienced. Obviously, Mike Vrabel has been in the spot before.
My favorite coach of all time, personally.
Yeah. But the Pats are just better, I think, on all phases of the game.
Yep.
I think every position. If you stack this team up against the Chargers and you look at position from position, player by player, I can't see why the Chargers win this game. I'm going to go 27-14 final score.
Wow.
I think it's not going to be particularly close. The Chargers have been known to blow big games, so I think they still haven't won a playoff game in the Justin Herbert era, and I think it continues here.
All right, Casey.
All right. Had a little camera trouble there. Just the camera decided to just fall over, but we fixed it now. We're back. Pick it up where we left off. The Patriots get the W. Move on to the second round, divisional round. Here we go. Next matchup. Here's what you got.
I think this is the most interesting playoff game going into the whole first round in the wild card. This game, I think, will be a shootout. The Jags and Bills, it's just going to be offense. Maybe Jags get some stops. The Bills' defense has looked rough. It's just been Josh Allen on the offense. This Jags team, though, Casey, I'm telling you, Trevor Lawrence, ETN Jr., bro, freaking Jacoby Myers, and the coach, personally, Duval.
Yeah.
Dude, they have been looking nice. I don't know about you. I think this is Josh Allen's one and only chance, and I think he fails that one and only chance. I think the Jaguars will beat the Bills.
So this is our first disagreement here.
You think so?
So here's my thing. The Jags are the better team.
Yeah.
All right, they're clearly the better team. They've played better. Their team is better on all sides of the ball. That defense, way better than the Bills' defense. The Bills are just really a one-man show here. It's just Josh Allen. And while their defenses look bad, their team has just stayed with it. And they've won games they shouldn't have won. This is probably the worst team that Josh Allen has been on since probably his rookie year.
Yeah.
And they're in the playoffs, though. This is a weird year where Mahomes is out of it, and the Chiefs have been the one thing stopping the Bills for the past 5 years. And it's like, this seems like this has to be the Bills' one and only chance to get past the playoffs without playing the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. And to me, the Jags are so much better, and they've had a better year. But there's one guy that can stop this team, and one guy that can make a run to the Super Bowl. I'm trusting number 17. I'm trusting Josh Allen to make a win in Jacksonville on the road and beat the Jags. But I know you're going Jacksonville. I'm going Buffalo. I mean, where do we go? Should we spin a wheel? Should we
spin a wheel? I think we'll put the Bills for this.
You want to put the Bills?
If we have another tiebreaker, then we'll go to me for that one. But for now,
okay.
I think
I think this just has to be the year the Bills make a run here.
I think it's his own one and only chance.
They put themselves in a bad situation, losing the division, getting the number 6 seed. They don't face the Steelers this year. If they faced the Steelers, that would have been a game changer for them.
Oh, yeah.
I could see the Jags winning this one, but I think the Bills, with Josh Allen's playoff experience, with the amount of pressure he has on this season, I think it has to be the Bills, at least out of the wild card round.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Buffalo here.
But you know what that means? Later on,
they're playing Denver.
They'll play Denver, so that's not going to look too good.
Yeah.
And then the 5th and 4th seed, the Texans at the Steelers. I think this is going to be the most boring playoff game of them all. And I don't think it's going to be close. I love Aaron Rodgers. He's literally one of my favorite quarterbacks, if not my favorite quarterback. All controversy aside. But I think the Texans are just better on offense and especially on defense. I think they're going to shred the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers' potential, I think it will be his final game. He's going to retire. C.J. Stroud has won every single wild card game he's been in. He's always lost in divisional, but it's not the divisionals yet. It's the wild card. I'm going with C.J. Stroud.
I don't disagree at all. The Texans are a team that started out the year horrible.
Terrible.
I mean, you couldn't have started out the year any worse, and they built momentum.
9-game winning streak. They haven't lost the last 9. They are the hottest team going into the playoffs.
And that defense is just scary. I mean, that pass rush, Will Anderson, I forget the other guy's name, but that pass rush is just absolutely insane. That defense was Stingley over there, and oh my God, it's gonna be tough to get past the Texans. And that Steelers offense just looks flat. They won last night, but they're in the playoffs because of a missed field goal. Because Tyler Luke missed a game-winning kick. But again, Chris Boswell missed the PAT. So you can play this game all day of the reason why.
Cal Kestis, bro.
But the fact of the matter is they are in the playoffs. They made it, but I think the Steelers are one and done. I don't see this team going very far.
People are saying DK is going to be their savior. No, if you look at the thing. Even before DK was playing, they were still losing games. Yeah. And even though he's coming back, it might hurt them. I just don't see a Steelers win here. It's going to be
a W for the Texans.
The iconic 10-7.
I mean, I want the Pittsburgh Steelers to win. Because I would love to play them in the second round. But I'm gonna go Texans.
Mike Tomlin, as they say, mediocrity.
Exactly.
That's what we need. The Texans.
I feel like we've seen the same story for the Steelers every single year. It's just 9-8 or 10-7, and they make the playoffs and lose in the first round. But
that's just Mike Tomlin.
All right, should we go to the NFC now?
I think we should go NFC. Let's get the wild card. Here's a matchup.
This is a good matchup.
Bears-Packers. I mean, it's probably the only rivalry here, right? Now that's an actual true story belt. I don't know.
I mean, Eagles 49ers is something.
A little bit.
It's not nowhere close to Bears Packers.
This is the history game.
Yeah.
Who do you got? I'm honestly a little stumped on this. This is the most
stumped
neck
too.
and neck one.
This is the one. I think Jags, Bills, and Bears, Packers are the games that I'm kind of stumped on. And this has been a great series this year. It's probably been the best divisional series that we've seen. Packers won the first round. Bears won the second on that crazy comeback.
Yeah.
With DJ Moore
Insane.
catching that game-winning pass and Romeo Dobbs choking the onside kick. But
I'm gonna say what Seth Rollins says. The
the
Bears, I
Yeah.
think, will win it. I think the Packers are hurt.
Yeah.
They don't have Micah. They're missing a lot of other weapons. The Bears are hot. Ben Johnson's offense, he is running this like a machine.
Yeah.
The Bears are finally going to get a playoff win. First time in the playoffs in 6 years? Last time 2020?
I mean, last time they won the division was 2018. The Mitchell Trubisky second year, with Khalil Mack on that team. That was the last time they won the division. The double doink! The double doink was the last time they won that division. That was so long ago.
The Packers look rough, man.
Yeah.
Going into this, the Bears, Caleb Williams,
Yep.
the second best quarterback from that draft.
You know
There's
who won.
obviously a fair one.
Oh, Daniels, I think, is still.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Not
don't
yet.
know.
We'll see next year. But
Dude, you gotta
I
give 3
think,
years.
do you agree? It's going to be a close
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I feel like the Packers are going to put up a fight. Every Bears game's been close, but I think the Bears will prevail, even though they're coming off a loss to the Lions, but I think the Bears are going to prevail.
Being at home is huge here, too.
Yeah.
Having home field advantage is so big for these divisional matchups, for these rivalry games. Listen, the Packers, I can see the Packers win this game. I'm not going to be
Yeah.
surprised
Oh, yeah.
whatsoever if they win this game. They've been the 7th seed 3 years in a row now.
And they have won.
Yeah, and they won that first time.
Against the Cowboys.
Against Dallas, yeah. And they almost won. They didn't almost win, but they didn't really almost beat the Eagles. But anyway, I'm going to go with the Bears here. I think that they're the team of destiny. They do remind me a tad bit of that 2022 Minnesota Vikings team where they
Yeah.
just kept winning close games and every one-score game just went in their favor. But I don't know. I love Caleb Williams. I love this
Me
team.
too.
I think Ben Johnson's an awesome coach. I think this team is just so electric
Got
and they're
Loveland,
fun and
DJ Moore.
they're very young, and I don't think they're going to make the Super Bowl. Well, that's a little spoiler because we're not going to get that far.
Yeah,
but
we won't get that far.
I'll say the Bears make it out of the wild card and get themselves a playoff W here. I'm going to say Chicago gets this win.
All right. Eagles, 49ers.
Another tough matchup.
Another tough. I think this will be a maybe low-scoring game because both defenses are insane. Eagles' defense is the thing that is carrying them because their offense is not the best.
No, but when it clicks,
hitting.
it clicks, and it's one of the best offenses in the league. But it hasn't really been there
But guess what?
lately.
It's time. The playoffs are here. They're the Super Bowl reigning champs. Do they win, though? Does A.J. Brown, do Jalen Hurts, do Devontae Smith go in? I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think the
I know
49ers.
where you're gonna go there.
I think the 49ers will beat them. They have.
I agree.
I can't say they have more playoff experience, but they have made how many Super Bowls in the last 10 years? Or not 10,
2
but
years
5
and,
years.
last
NFC
6 years.
championships,
Yeah.
stacking them up. I think the Niners here. Brock Purdy, when he's looking good, not scoring 3 points in the final week, but the week before when he faced the Bears, looking like a top 5 QB. He has the weapons to do it. Even though the team's super injured, they can make it. I think the Eagles are going to lose this
See,
one.
the thing is, the defense is banged up. Fred Warner's out, Nick Bosa's out, but they've adapted to
Yep.
having these guys out. They've adapted, and we saw that in the Bears game. We saw them the week prior against Seattle. Or, who did they play before? I forget who they played, but they've adapted to the game, and they've adapted to their team with losing these big stars in defense. And this offense has been very up and down. And they put 45 in Chicago one week or 42, whatever it was, and they put up 3 against Seattle, and they looked terrible. And it looked like they had a golden opportunity to get the number 1 seed, and they wound up with the 6th seed. And you had to win one game, and you wind up with the 6th seed. And I think that everybody has just been completely just ripping into this team the last week. They've heard all the noise. They've heard it that they've just completely thrown away their chance at Super Bowl. I think they come in guns blazing, so much to play for here. Philadelphia has been a very, very just completely dysfunctional team.
It's
And
not what they were last year.
Whether it's A.J. Brown just talking about how unhappy he is, whether it's Nick Sirianni's stupidity It's just been they've been very dysfunctional, and it's been very much like that 2023 collapse that they had 2 years ago. And I don't think they're gonna make another wild card round. I could see them winning this game. It's gonna come down to the wire. I think it's gonna come to coaching.
Yeah, it's in Philly, so
I think it's gonna come down to coaching. And I think Kyle Shanahan's the better coach. So I'm gonna go with 49ers here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Now here's what I think will be a squash match. Matthew Stafford, he lost the Panthers a couple weeks ago. Freaking awful loss.
Yeah.
He's going to come in this week. He's going to show why he is the MVP candidate other than number 10 over here. He's going to go into Panthers. It will be, I think, the most electric home field out of all of these. Maybe not the Patriots, but this home field is going to go crazy. They haven't had a playoff game in almost 10 years, let alone a home playoff game. They're going to go crazy, and the Rams will just completely demolish them. I mean, Sean McVay, Devontae Adams is going to be back, I'm pretty sure. Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford has all the experience you need against Bryce Young, McMillan. I just don't see it, man. Rams, I think, will come. This is going to be a shutout, I think.
So you gave me the Bills. You gave me the Bills of the Jags. And I think this game is going to be a lot closer than you think.
Wow.
I think this game is going to be a lot closer than I'm still going to go Rams here.
Yep.
I'm still going to go Rams
the
here.
wise choice.
But I think that Carolina, they got literally nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose. This team is literally the only reason they're in this game is because the Falcons won.
Yep.
They had a golden opportunity to make the playoffs. All they had to do was beat Tampa Bay. They didn't. And they had to wait a whole day to see if they were going to make the playoffs. And they did. And Atlanta wound up winning that game. And they're in the playoffs because of that. And they got nothing to lose for. So they're going to sling it. They're going to throw everything they got at Los Angeles. And the Rams have been a team that's kind of been collapsing recently. They've had some very, very tough losses. And some losses that you look at and you're like, they shouldn't be losing this game. They should be the number 1 seed right now. I'm shocked right now the Rams didn't win that division because they really should have. They had no reason to lose it, and they did. But I'm gonna go Rams here. I think I think they're still the best team. They're one of the best teams in the league, and I think they're gonna win this division.
Yeah.
Or not win the division, win this game. So I'm gonna go Rams here.
Oh, what a bracket we have here.
Yeah. So should we go back to the AFC?
I think we'll head over to the AFC. Broncos and Bills in the divisional round.
I got my pick.
I think I have my pick too. Do you want me to go first?
I should say it on 3.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Bills.
Wow.
I mean, come on. This Broncos team has looked ups and downs 6-7. But their defense is immaculate. I mean, come on. You can't stop that. But you know who can stop that? Number 17, that's Josh Allen. Bo Nix, they played last year, right? In the first round.
That's a different Broncos team.
That is a different Broncos team. This is a way better Broncos team. I just don't see. I think Josh Allen's going to somehow, it's going to be a gruesome battle. It's going to be super close. But I think the Bills come out on top. I mean, he's just got the experience, Bo Nix, he's gonna throw a couple picks. I'm having a feeling.
Yeah.
But there's going to be some flashy plays, I feel like.
Yeah, I think you really said it. I think the Bills are a team, again, they got so much. I think Josh Allen is just going to have a just incredible generational playoff run here where he has to go on the road in every game. And he has to win every game on the road. And, Denver, they're the number 1 seed this year. They've been a good team. They've won 14 games. Bo Nix has looked good. The defense is, I think, legendary right now. I think that defense has been playing just absolutely lights out. But I think the Bills are just they're gonna want it more, and they want it more, and they've also had more experience. And I don't know if Denver's ready for this moment yet. And I really think the Bills are, and I think Buffalo's gonna win this game.
Yeah,
that's just what I think. It's just a gut feeling. It's a gut feeling I have with this Bills team. You gotta go Buffalo here. We gotta go Buffalo here.
All right.
This is a tough matchup. This is a tough matchup.
Pats and Texans, Casey. Yeah. What are we thinking here? You could go first. The Patriots, Mark himself.
I'm worried about this game. This Texans team is very good. The defense is very, very good. And, yeah, I mean, they've had an incredible second half. I mean, we've already been over how good this Texans team is, but I think this matchup here is going to come down to what offense plays better.
Yeah.
Because we've already seen the Texans' defense is incredible, and the Pats' defense has been very good too. Very, very good. The best defense against the rush, best defense, one of the best in the secondary, and they really have been playing incredible. As the season continued to unfold, this Pats team and this Pats defense has just been playing very well, and we got our players back. We got Milton Williams back, which is huge. Hopefully, Spillane can come back by the time this game happens. And Houston's a scary team, but if you give me C.J. Stroud and Drake May, I'm going Drake May, and I think this offense is going to find a way to win. I think this team is going to do what they've done so well this season, which is find a way to win these games that they're not supposed to. We weren't supposed to beat Buffalo in Week 5 on Sunday Night Football on the road. We weren't supposed to win that, and we did. We came in and we beat them. You know, we beat Cincinnati, which isn't crazy, but again, that team was
the Bucks when they were 7-1
Bucks,
before they had their fall down.
We beat Tampa Bay. All these games are all on the road, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
All on the road, which makes it 10 times harder. We haven't lost a game on the road all season, and if we can just play well at home, which we have been doing, it's a tough Pats team to beat. But I'm gonna go with the Pats here. I'm gonna go Patriots here. You can call me a homer. All right. You can obviously see what you got working here, who's speaking. But I believe this team. I'm so in on this team, and I'm gonna go New England here.
It's like what you said, and it's gonna come down to what the offense has to do, but more importantly, what C.J. Stroud is playing, because we know how consistent Drake May is. Every other week with C.J. Stroud, you don't know what you're going to get from him. You're either going to get a really good game or you're going to get a bad game. Are we going to get playoff Stroud where he's actually pretty good, rookie playoff Stroud? Or are we going to get this Stroud who is going to throw a couple picks in this game? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go with you here. The Pats, Drake May has been more consistent, and consistency is what wins games. Stroud, I can't tell if it's going to be good or not. The Patriots defense is really good. It's going to be the Pats. They're at home. I think the Texans will find it's going to be very close. A nail biter. I think maybe a field goal. Yeah. But I think the Pats come through with it. But yeah, and then sets up for a pretty hefty AFC championship.
Yeah.
But we will get to
We'll get there. Yeah,
Here comes a pretty heavy NFC divisional game.
Yeah.
Seahawks 49ers rematch from a couple weeks ago from pretty lackluster game. 13-3. I mean, not even weeks. Yeah, it'll be a couple weeks at this point. What do you got here, Casey?
It's going to be a tough game. The 49ers are a team that we've seen in the recent history, going back to the Jimmy Garoppolo days. Of course, the 2021 playoff run is what I'm kind of mentioning here, is a team that can go into a hostile environment and come out with a victory. And they've done it. If they beat Philadelphia, it'll be a testament to who they are. And what I'm saying is that they can go into an environment with crazy fans and crazy crowd noise. Just a stadium filled with just absolute maniacs, and come out with one. They did it with Green Bay a couple years ago when the Packers were the number 1 seed. They did it in Dallas that same year, and they've done it like. I mean, we can go all the way back to the Colin Kaepernick days if we want to, too. They used to do that. They did that in Green Bay as well. But it's a team that just likes to go into hostile environments and get wins and shock everybody and shock the NFL. However, I think Seattle will get the victory here. I think this defense is no joke. I think it's going to come down to one player who I have criticized him.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're going to say, too.
For winning 14 games last season and going 1-0 in the playoffs. And not only going 1-0, but looking horrible.
Like he never knew how to play football.
Exactly, which was Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam Darnold won 14 games in Minnesota last year as a quarterback. And played the Rams, who were the 4th seed, who were supposed to be a team that should get you an easier victory, but they played terrible and it wound up being their worst game of the year. And it was in the worst time. And a team that won 14 games, 1-0, I just thought was insane. But as much as I've criticized him for that, it's pretty incredible that he's gone to 2 different teams
In a row.
and has won 14 games back-to-back years for two teams that were not in the playoffs in the previous years. That's incredible. It's just incredible. All right, it's just you gotta give the man some credit because that's not easy. So if he plays well, which I think he will, play a lot better than he did in last year's postseason game. Obviously, he's got it's literally a completely new team that he's here with. So, you right there, Andy? Just call something up.
So your call is the Seahawks?
I'm going Seattle here. I'm going Seattle here. How about you?
The 49ers.
Oh, boy.
Experience here, right? Brock Purdy, he's been to the Super Bowl, multiple NFC championship games. The Seahawks team, I think Sam Darnold is going to ball out. I think he's going to see what he said last year. He's going to be like, that's not who I am anymore. I'm in a different state, completely different vibes. Seattle, he is going to orchestrate this amazing offense. He's going to feel different. He's at home as a 1 seed. He's not away like he was last year. He's going to look great. He's got great weapons. This defense is insane. I'm high on the Seahawks, especially after they beat the Rams. And he's proven every of these tough games. He's had 49ers the other week. Sure, the defense helped a lot, but he still managed to win the game. I'm high on the Seahawks team. Just like Casey is rotating his chair, I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. Sam Darnold's redemption game. I hope he looks nothing like he did last year.
Yeah.
He looks like a completely different person. He's going to be the LFG game.
Player of the game.
Player of the game. I think Seahawks.
We've seen it too. We've seen him play in big. We've seen him play the best in big moments like that Rams game we played on Thursday Night Football. So yeah, I like that.
He doesn't look like even though the Minnesota Sam Darnold was great, he doesn't look like that. He looks completely different with this new offense he's in. I think Seahawks go for it. And now
Rams Bears.
Okay, I don't want to be biased here, but I think this is when the Bears are gonna plummet down. I see.
Oh, we didn't get to do the score predictions.
Oh yeah, we'll get to it. We'll do it for the championship. Super Bowl.
All right.
I just see the Rams winning this. I can't unsee it. I think the Bears, they're on this high right now, but I think that high is going to come crashing down. I think I just don't even need to explain myself. I feel like the Rams are just the better team on both offense and defense here. They're going to pick up what Ben Johnson's putting down. Sean McVay has the experience over Ben Johnson. It's just more playoff experience. Caleb Williams' second playoff game ever. I think the Rams will go here. I don't even want to explain it, how much I think so.
The Rams are going to teach the Bears an important lesson that Andy needs to get down from the board so people can see. The Rams are going to teach the Bears an important lesson. Not yet. They're not going to be. You're not that team yet. All right? They are a team that has been electric this season, as I've said before. They're a team that has shown that they can compete with anybody. And they can play in the biggest moments under the brightest lights and play their asses off and play like a championship team. But there's just no experience there.
Nope.
And there's still a very young team. Ben Johnson is still a very young coach. And the Rams have been here before. They've been in this position before. They've been in Super Bowls before. They've won Super Bowls before. Andy stopped getting in front of the board.
He wants the spotlight. He wants the screen time.
He really wants to he doesn't sit down.
I completely agree with you, man.
But I'm going to go with the Rams here.
Yeah.
I think that's just. We're gonna have two divisional matches.
I was about to say both top two seeds of both of their divisions.
Yep.
What do you want to go with first, AFC or?
Let's go AFC here.
AFC. They're 1-1 this year. Both phenomenal games. What do you think, Mr. Pats fan? We'll ask the Pats fan.
As biased as I am, as much of a insane Pats fan as I am, I know reality is a thing, and I'm aware of that. And this Pats team is in the AFC Championship game. If this game happens, they would be in the AFC Championship game. And playing against the Buffalo Bills, who has been one of the teams we've lost to this season. But it's tough. It's very, very tough for me because I don't know. And to me, the one thing that's going to come into play here and the one thing that's going to be the deciding factor will be experience. And the Bills have that experience. They've been ready to take that jump to the Super Bowl for the last 5 years. They've been right there. And this just seems like an opportunity that they needed cash in on, and they need to take. I know they're going to be in Foxborough, which is going to be awesome. And I know it's going to be, again, a very hostile environment. It's going to be, just a game that could go. You can have some crazy swings to it, some crazy momentum swings, but I think at the end of the day, I think playoff Josh Allen will make it out of this game.
Wow.
And go to the Super Bowl and take out my Pats. It hurts me to say this, it pains me to say this, but this is really the worst version of the Patriots, the Mike Vrabel Patriots that we're going to have. We have so much cap space. We have so much to look forward to. And getting the AFC Championship game would be a humongous step for this team. And as much as I want to just say it, fuck it, let's win it right now. As much as I want to be that guy, it just, to me, I've seen this before, where a young team who's ranked really high gets to the AFC Championship game or gets really far in the playoffs and just gets so close but loses. I'm going to go the Bills here. And it pains me to say that. It really does. It really pains me to say that.
It's like what you said with the Bears. Not yet.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yep.
It's not their time. Next 5 years, though, oh my gosh, they will be a problem, just like they were this year. I'm going to agree with you. This is Josh Allen's first time going to the Super Bowl. I got the Bills as well. You pretty much explained what I needed to say. They're not ready yet.
Yeah.
But Drake May will ball out.
I know, he will.
He is going to have a game. This is going to be the second shootout other than that Jags-Bills game. I feel like that one's going to be a big shootout too. But yeah, Bills-Pats, we're going with the Bills.
Seahawks-Rams.
Jeez.
I got my matchup. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
The Seahawks are really high right now, right? You got the first seed. You beat the Rams last time with that stupid-ass two-point conversion. That was not a backwards pass, but you know what? All jokes aside, the Seahawks are going to look phenomenal in this game. They're going to ball out. But Matthew Stafford wants his second chip. Puka, Devontae Adams, and everyone are going to say, slow your roll. It's all about the Rams. Whose house is it? The Rams' house. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams against the Seahawks.
I agree. The Seahawks are the better team. They're the better team. They have a better defense. They have better receiver. They just have better defense. And that's really all you need. Defense with championships, right? Defense with championships. But the Rams have been here before. And again, experience, I think, is going to be so huge in this playoffs. This year's postseason experience is going to matter so much because there are so many new teams in here, and there's a select few that have been in championship games, in do-or-die games, and have been in these positions before. And I think that this year will be the year that two teams that have been very close, even though the Rams did win the Super Bowl, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
They've been very close ever since then. And I think the Rams are they're gonna get that win against Seattle, and I think the Buffalo Bills are gonna get that win against New England. And yeah, we have Bills, Rams, and Super Bowl.
What a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Is this what you thought was going to be?
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I told you before.
I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's just, I think this is, like, if you were to bet on anything, this would be the most highest bets.
Yeah, even though it's 6th and a 5th seed.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. No division winners here.
But it doesn't matter. Their winner is their experience.
Yeah.
That's what's the real winner here.
Yep.
Because let's see. Chargers, Justin Herbert hasn't looked lost every time. Drake May's first. Trevor Lawrence has been in one or two.
One playoff game. Yeah.
Look, AFC. Other than the Steelers and Texans, who obviously Aaron Rodgers has a lot, but he's not going to win. Texans has a little bit. Bills have so much more playoff experience. Bears, none. Packers, yeah, a little bit. Eagles have it a little. No.
Oh yeah, they won a Super Bowl. They got a hell of a.
These two have it, but they're battling it out. So one will get declined, and then the other will lose. And Panthers have zilch. But who has the most out of all these in the last at least 5 years, other than the Eagles and 49ers? It's the one that's won a Super Bowl championship, the Rams. Now we go down to the wire, Casey. Bills, Rams. I can't go. You have to go first with this because I'm a little biased here. But
one team's going to win one more. It's going to be Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Bills are going to win this game. If that happens, Bills got to win the Super Bowl. It's got to be.
Yeah.
You can't. Josh Allen can't not have a Super Bowl win in his career. And this is going to be like the one and only opportunity I think he has to win it. And he's got to cash in on that. And there's a lot of pressure for him to do that. And if you look back at every single one of his playoff games, he's played well.
Yeah.
In every single game, maybe besides that one Bengals loss that he had in 2022. But he's played very well in every playoff game that he's been in, really from the beginning of his career. And I think because of that, it's just, there's just going to be so much weighing on this game. And I think Josh Allen is going to cement himself as an all-time quarterback in this postseason. And I think it needs to happen. I think Josh Allen needs a Super Bowl, and I think he's going to get it here. And I think the Bills are going to the Super Bowl. And I hate to say that. I hate to say that as a Pats fan, as a diehard Pats believer, but I mean it's going to be years of suffering for Buffalo Bills fans. Finally capped off with a Super Bowl victory here. But again, pains me to say that. You see the merch here. You see all the Pats stuff here. It pains me to say this, but I got a feeling. I got a feeling in the Bills.
Casey, I'll be completely honest. I have to say, I completely agree with you. I think the one who wants it more, Stafford's already won one. Of course, he wants another Super Bowl. But you know who also wants a Super Bowl? Josh Allen. You know who Matthew Stafford is not? Patrick Mahomes. You know who's beating Josh Allen every single time other than that Bengals? Patrick Mahomes. Where is he here? Nowhere to be seen. It's like what you said. Josh Allen balls out in every game. Matthew Stafford, it's like last at least 5 weeks, it's been looking like 1 week he'll be fine, 1 week he'll throw 3 picks to the Atlanta Falcons. And that's what it comes down to. I think the Bills are going to come out with a Super Bowl win. We're in San Francisco.
In San Fran?
I think you're 2025, is this 2024 to 25 or 2025, 26? No, it's not 24.
25, 26. Yeah, he's living in a different year, guys, all right?
The Bills come down to it. They are your Super Bowl champs. It pains because guess what? They beat the Pats and the Rams, both of our teams.
Yeah.
But I'm a big Josh Allen glazer. I love me some Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah, he's a
so
good
I'm fine with
he's
that. Yeah, we got.
But yeah,
that's the official Mayday predictions.
Bills
Rams are winning the championship. Super Bowl winners.
Yep.
Josh Allen could finally have his ring, and I don't know if he'll make it ever again to the Super Bowl after that.
I will say I've picked the Bills to win the Super Bowl a lot in the past. If he doesn't win this year, I'm done picking the Bills. That's it. I'm done.
This is his one and only, like you said, multiple times. This is the last chance.
Yeah, but that Jags game, he's got to get past the Jags.
That's
the
hard
test.
He has to go through the Jags, Broncos, and that's really
tough.
hard.
It's gonna be tough, but
like the Rams, I'm not gonna lie, they have kind of a cakewalk. If our thing is true, Rams, Bears, that's their first trouble will be the Seahawks. The Bears will give them a little bit, but like that's compared to what Josh Allen has to go through. He is going the schedule wise. That's suffer, bro.
Yeah, man. Well,
but now he can't be a Mickey Mouse winner too with that teams he faced.
That's true. That's true. Let's get wrap it up for the day. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that subscribe button on the channel. Support your boys.
Come on, it's Mayday.
Support the Mayday 1210 right here.
1210.
All right. And let us guys know.
Let us guys know.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Let us know.
Let us know who your Super Bowl champion is and who you think is going to win it all. Who is going to win each of these games.
Yeah, if you agree or disagree with us.
Let us know in the comments. All right. That's going to do it for today.
Mayday out.